Hello and welcome back to Commander Damage and the Saturday Showdown, or should I say the Tuesday Throwdown, because we are recording this on a Tuesday. I'm your host, miabyte, here on the show, and we're going to be getting into all kinds of wonderful stuff today with three amazing guests, including lomadia, also known as Hannah. We've got Chronomagistrate and ErinusTV. So welcome on in, all of y'all. Yeah, I hope you've been enjoying your day so far. Yeah?
Thanks for having us.
All good.
It's been good. It's been good. Yeah, this is definitely not like the third time that we've done this due to technical issues. No, it's been absolutely fine. But yeah, I'm gonna let you all introduce yourselves. So Hannah, why don't you tell everybody who you are and what you've brought along with you today?
Hello, I am lomadia, or Hannah. I am a variety content creator. We stream loads of different things. I'm also a charity consultant, and I work in the space to try and just make the charities do good things and outreach properly and that kind of stuff, and just create really nice relationships with creators and charities where they match up and it's all lovely, as opposed to, do you want to fundraise? Which is a little bit excessive and really not helpful. So I do a lot of stuff with that. And yeah, I just a little bit of a combo of two different things going on. This is my, I was going to say precious baby. This is the precious baby, the rainbow stegosaurus. This is not the precious baby. This is the mean boy. Rafik of the Many, a card that not this version, but a card I've had since like 2012 or whenever it was. Has got his own deck. Rafik of the Many is a human knight that has 3/3 power and toughness, who will basically either buff himself or other creatures that I control on the attack alone.
Double strike at the end of turn.
Double strike until end of turn.
That is a scary idea, honestly. Double strike, just anytime. Oof.
And also commander damage.
Yeah.
Well.
Oh my gosh.
We said the name of the show.
Yeah, so we might be getting a bit of that. We might not, because obviously the whole thing about him is he kind of is supposed to attack alone, or someone's supposed to attack alone. So what happens when I have more than one creature? I don't know. We'll find out.
Heck yes.
Which is why he was one of the original old school shoot on sight commanders.
Yeah.
You'll quickly learn that anything Hannah plays is shoot on sight.
It's not intentional. I also
Miss Bumbleflower deck, yeah.
The silly thing about it is, I like the three colours of Bants, right? The green, the white, and the blue. I like them as a colour combo, or just little whatever together. I just, by sheer coincidence, I also end up making decks that are very maths based, and I can't do maths, so it's the curse.
Same. I'm
ADHD. That's
like, I don't want to do maths, and people are like, "Well, why are you playing Magic the Gathering?"
Also, you're playing like a token deck, and I play a counter deck, and it's just like, what have we done? Why have we done this to ourselves? Why don't we pick like an exile deck or something? Without the same counting, but no maths.
Just give me Jund and my graveyard recursion. I'll be happy for a little bit. I won't have to do any counting, I guess. But then again,
on a ramp.
The deck that is my graveyard deck is the graveyard overdrive, so that requires a lot of counting with the goyfs, so it's ridiculous. I get everybody at the table to count. Anyway, besides that, it's wonderful to have you, Hannah.
Thank you.
Of course, we are also joined by Chronomagistrate today. Tell everybody about yourself and what you brought.
Hello. Yes, hi. I am Chronomagistrate, aka Chrono, aka Anil, and I am a bit of a jack of all trades. I've been a compliance officer, I've been a community manager. Currently, I am an editor and audio transcriptionist, and a chill variety streamer on my corner of Twitch. You can find all my details, as was pointed out in chat earlier. I stream 3 times a week, some Magic on Monday Night Magic, and then various games, mostly of the narrative, wholesome, card game-based variety, depending on what's taken my fancy in any given week.
Lovely.
And today I am playing Kemba, Car Regent. You were talking old school as well, Hannah. Here we are with one of the in the old days, probably one of the most popular mono-white commanders, and probably the first equipment-based commander to have come out. She creates cats. She wants you to load her up with all the various tools that a cat can wield, create tokens, and swing out. So she's either Voltron, go tall, or go wide with a whole bunch of tokens, and the deck looks to leverage both sides of that, depending on how things play out. You said this was you've had that for about 10 or 11 years. Mia, you said you've only just come to the game.
Yeah.
This deck in its original incarnation is about 11 years old.
Oh my god.
Speaking of
my God.
cats, hello.
Yay.
Yeah.
This is my cat Mochi, for those who
Hi,
haven't
Mabel.
met him before.
Summon.
Yeah, I just tapped several mana to bring him onto the. Oh Lord, he's just knocked over my entire deck. Wonderful, thank you, thanks much. All right, let's see. Did I drop any on the floor? Yes, I did. Okay, let me grab that.
Let's.
Yeah, this is technically not my first commander deck, but it's definitely in the first 3 that I ever built. So yes, it's had various upgrades over the years. It probably could do with me sitting down and taking out all the old pet cards that no longer work very well, but that's the task for another day.
I didn't realize that there were furries in the Magic the Gathering universe, but like Kemba.
Oh,
yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
I don't know that artwork. That's got me feeling a certain way. I just
Have you seen Ajani?
the
Have you
original.
seen Ajani? Because
I've not. No.
you might see him later.
I actually, this is the very forward original art for Kemba. She did get new art for Commander Masters and I actually want the profile pick, a full profile pick to replace this.
Interesting. Did they nerf her in any way in the new card art? Because she is.
She's it's more in line with attacking the prey. It's more form-fitting armor, less up top, shall we say?
Okay. Oh.
So what you're saying is they've censored magic. How dare they?
Censored magic.
Yeah,
What's
magic
this?
Yeah.
Just give us our half-naked Catgirls. I mean, anyway, moving on. We also are joined by ErinusTV today. Hello. How are you
Hello, thank
doing?
you so much for having me.
Yeah, also known
I'm
as
good,
Jay.
thank
Why don't you tell everybody
Yes.
about yourself and what you brought along, what it is you do?
Hello, yes. Hi, I'm Erinus, or Jay. My pronouns are he, they. I'm a content creator. I've done everything over the last 4 years, but now just Magic. Although I say that, I'm probably going to play WoW on Friday. Just remember the Magic bit. That's the important bit. And apart from streaming, I work in the charity space on gaming stuff. But I'm not one of the people that Hannah has to tell off. I'm a good one.
No.
I do fun things. Today I'm playing Mabel, Heir to Cragflame.
Can we
I
see
am very
Mabel
ADHD.
real quick? Can we see the
Yes.
artwork on that? Because that's a very
Yes.
nice looking
Beautiful,
card.
that one.
Yeah, it's got nothing
it is.
to do with Spell Table not recognizing the art for some reason.
Yeah, Spell Table is it's doing its best, bless it.
It currently thinks
yeah,
it's a Zodiac rabbit, so it's close, but not
sounds-
quite.
That sounds correct. Yeah. This deck it's got lots of mice. They want to be targeted with stuff. And it's basically lots of mice, a few angels, and an armory of increasingly hilarious objects that the mice are going to hit people with.
Okay.
I play straightforward Magic. I play all my cards, and then I end my turn, and I let everyone else do the between turns bit because I have no brain cells.
I'm mono white. I'm going to be exactly the same plan as you, Jay.
Wonderful. So we're looking forward to some very, very straightforward, lovely, like very nice Magic today. No tricks,
Yep.
no endless combos or anything like that. No doubt.
Oh no!
Everything works like normally. Nobody will be creating like a bunch of tokens or bringing any evil cards out. Definitely not.
I
am
know
playing.
what you're up to. I know what you're up to.
Funnily enough, yes, I am playing Zinnia Valley's Voice today. This deck is mostly, well, I have two versions of this deck. One digital, unfortunately, that I don't have IRL because it's far too expensive with the cards that are in there. But this is the Baby Boomers version of the deck, which is mostly just the modified version of the Family Matters precon. So Zinnia is going to be focusing on getting a bunch of little copy tokens out there, and all of those tokens are going to be powering up Zinnia to hopefully do some stuff, do some cool stuff. But we'll cross that bridge when we get to it, if I get to it. I've only played this deck like twice because I threw it together over the last couple of days, and I won one game with it. So it's got a 50% win rate so far. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, if we want to go ahead and draw, I think we've all shuffled up already. So let's do that. Let's get our hands. I can't count, apparently. There we go.
Oh no. Falling at the first hurdle.
God damn, this is a really cool hand. The only problem is it has one land in it, so I may have to mulligan. God damn it.
Yeah.
Jesus, crying out loud.
If I don't draw something to play in the first 3 turns, that's like a creature or that, I might be in trouble. But we're gonna find out what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? This is keepable. Yeah, I've got lands. I've got something I can cast. That's the best I can ask for.
And I'm going to keep mine as well.
All right. Let's try this again. Both times that I've played, on both shows, I've had to mulligan twice. So we'll see how that goes.
I'm not sure if this is how you do things or not, but I'm totally chill with mulligan to 7 until you've got a keepable hand.
Keepable 7.
Yeah.
Okay, I have one land in hand again. So I tell you what, let me just keep going. You know what? I'll put that there. I'll just take another 7.
Partial Paris. So.
Oh, that has a name. Nice.
Yes.
Oh my god, I actually have lands. I have lands. Let's go. I'll shuffle the rest back into the deck. Okay.
All the different mulligans have names.
That's wonderful. And do we want to roll 2 6-sided die to see who goes? We'll roll for high. Yeah.
So 2 6.
6 over there.
6.
That's 7.
Okay. Oh, that went off screen. Let me do that again. Oh, it went off screen again. God damn it. Come on. All right. That is 4. So,
Jay, you're going first.
Oh, no, it's Hannah. Hannah got 10.
Oh,
I got 7.
Ooh,
amazing stuff there.
Right. Okay.
It's very typical of Hannah to go onto a predominantly queer stream and go first.
Oh my god, the Pride.
Wow.
We did Pride Commander, where we had 2 commanders, and I brought my Bear Lesbians deck.
She flattened us all.
And not only I don't think I won, but it did get a bit close. But I did win the dice roll to go first, and it did feel a little bit,
I think that happened on my Pride Commander stream as well. The one straight guy who was on.
Yeah, not me. Just to clarify, I'm not going around.
One that won the die roll as well.
Okay. Draw. Right, hang on. How does game work? Right. So draw, and I'm going to play my land for the turn, which is going to be Razor Tide Bridge that enters tapped. It is indestructible.
Oh, damn.
It just came with it. It's not intentional. I was like, oh, lovely.
I do like those bridges. They are very nice addition.
Yeah. I can tap it for white or blue mana, and then I end my turn.
Cool. I'll draw for turn. I'm going to play this Terramorphic Expanse as my land for turn. So it's a land, and when I tap it, I can sacrifice it to search my library for a basic land, which I will do immediately. So I'll just tap and go and get. I need a mountain, so I'm going to tap that, sacrifice it to go and get a mountain, and then pass my turn.
Okay, that'll be interesting. Right, we will start with the plains, and I do have a turn 1 play.
Ooh.
It's not what you think. It is, however, a Leonin Elder, which is a 1/1 cat cleric. Whenever an artifact enters play, you may gain 1 life.
Oh no.
Oh, lovely.
That's going to be good with 2 equipment decks.
Yeah.
Hey everyone, new arch enemy just dropped.
So this card was in the deck originally. I took it out a while back, but I've actually I decided to put it back in, given like the abundance of treasure makers and things now.
Yeah, Smothering
okay.
Tide exists.
Yeah.
Like, weirdly, because I this deck that I'm building that one day will be built. I think I've got one of those, but I don't think one of them's in. So I'm gonna have to go rummaging.
Yeah, I think it's one of those ones that has also got like weirdly jumped in value as well. Thanks to all the new stuff.
Yeah.
But pass the turn.
Oh, awesome. I will draw for turn. I will. Oh, okay. Awesome. Let's. I went from not having any lands to having far too many lands, so that's a fun
Aw.
time. Yeah. Let's just let's use a Terramorphic Expanse to keep it going, right? Shan't we? Yeah, let's do that. And
Paramorphic Twinsies.
yeah, Terramorphic Twinsies. I'm going to sack that then and go ahead and find. I've got a feeling that all of my lands are going to be at the top. Yep. Oh, that's not
Hooray
ideal.
for shuffle effects.
You get to shuffle.
I do. I'm just going to go for a basic mountain and I will shuffle. And I can't do anything else, so I will end my turn.
Okay. Untap.
This one's a
Draw.
Doctor Who. It's got the TARDIS on it.
Ooh.
It's very hard to
You
see.
can't hear it. You can't
Yeah.
hear it, but I'm currently listening to the. Oh my god, I'm such a loser. I'm listening to the playlist on Spotify, which is all of the music related to River Song in her timeline order.
Oh my god, let's
Oh,
go.
I'd say totally winning there.
Yeah, this is the only place where anyone would ever say that about that.
Right, what am I doing? I am going to play this Temple of Plenty, which enters tapped. I can tap it for green or white mana, and when it enters the battlefield, I can scry 1, which means I can look at the top card, decide if I want it. No, and put it on the bottom. And then I'm going to end the turn.
Oh god, that's me already. Oh, casual commander. I remember. Right, I'll untap and draw for turn. Okay. I'm gonna play this basic plains as my land for turn, and then I have choices. I think the choice I will make is this one. Where's that? Hang on. Let me math a second.
The
It's
math.
early in the
considers-
game.
Mathing.
Consider my options and plan for future turns. I think that's what you're supposed to do.
Wouldn't know.
Yeah, me either. Generally, no. I will plan for future turn. I'm going to pay 2, and I'm going to cast Whisker Squid. Oh my god, I can't say any of the names of anything from Bloomborough. By the way, just as a warning. This is a Whisker Quill Scribe. I am moderately dyslexic in addition to having ADHD, so I won all the prizes. It is a mouse citizen. It's a 2/2, and it has Valiant. Whenever it becomes the target of a spell or ability I control for the first time each turn, you may discard a card. If you do, draw a card. So basically, if I target it with stuff, I get to draw a card and then discard a card and draw one. And that's me.
We will play New Benalia, which is enters tapped. When it enters play, I can scry one. I will keep that on top. And yeah, we will not anger anybody and just pass the turn.
Okie dokie. I will not untap anything. I'll just draw. Oh my goodness. I have put myself in quite a predicament here, and I'm not very happy about it. But
Oh no.
I will play a plains for turn. I will tap both. Will I tap both? Ugh. Yeah, yeah, I'm gonna just wait this out. I'm a pass turn.
Okay. Tap and draw. What is that? No. I'm gonna play this forest. It's my land for turn, and then I'm gonna tap 1 green and 2 colorless to play Kadama's Reach.
Yay.
Which I really like this art card actually. Like it's a nice little one. It's also a bit shiny. So this lets me search my library for up to 2 basic land cards. Reveal them. I'll put one onto the battlefield tapped and one into my hand and then shuffle. So I'm going to be looking for an island and a plains. Actually, no. Yes, an island and a plains.
Wonderful.
I will do that now. I'm going to end the turn and just get on with that in the background. So, Erinus.
It's me.
It's you.
It's me. Okay, I'll untap.
I love the artwork on that Kodama's Reach. Sorry, I just realized.
It's so good.
Yeah.
Really pretty. I was
Horrifying.
really happy.
I like the little floaty, like mini Kodama as well.
Lots of fun and messed up stuff on Kamigawa. It's great. Draw for turn. Okay. I'm going to play Sacred Foundry as my land for turn. I'm going to pay 2 life, so it enters untapped because I'm not a coward. And then I realised that I mismathed last turn. So that's fine though. I was just secretly setting myself up for next turn.
Turn
I'm gonna
all goes off.
Exactly. I'm gonna pay 2 for a Boros Signet.
Hey, trigger.
Is,
I will gain life.
Oh, enjoy your life. That sounded really passive aggressive.
It is threatening. It's like you won't have it very long.
Yeah, it won't be that much longer.
Look, I'm from the Midlands, and I don't have a lot of like tones in my voice, so I just sound how I sound.
Wait, you're from the Midlands too? I'm from the West Midlands.
I am a long escaped Nuneaton person.
Shout out to Nuneaton.
Shout out to Nuneaton.
Yeah. Well, I'm down Dudley way near Birmingham.
No way! Oh, I spent so much time in Dudley when I was younger. I had some friends from there.
You ever go to the sorry, this is going to be a little bit of lore for Dudley, but you ever go to the Dudley Zoo, the castle?
I have not been to the zoo or the castle. No, it
is the saddest zoo I think I've ever been to. It looked like the I went in there and just like they have penguins and the penguins looked so depressed. I was very, very sad for those penguins, unfortunately. But I've not been there in probably like 15 years now, so I don't know if they've changed or anything. But I did see that they do like movie nights there now, like in the middle of like the field and like between like the castle ramparts. It's really cool. So yeah, like inside the main field area. So like I want to go out there and watch a film sometime. Sorry, continue your turn. Continue.
That's okay. To be fair to the penguins, if I were in Dudley, I would also be depressed.
Honestly, yeah.
Right, I'm gonna play the Boros Signet, which is a mana rock that I can pay 1 mana to get 2 mana from, and I'm gonna do that straight away. So I'm going to pay 1 to tap that for a red and a white to play Sword of the Animist. So Anil, for your second
Yay.
life trigger. And this is a legendary artifact equipment. The equipped creature gets +1/+1, and whenever it attacks, I can search my library for a basic land and put it onto the battlefield tapped. So it's a sword, but it also ramp.
Yeah.
Mm,
Easily one of the best equipments they have ever printed, especially for mono
amazing.
violence.
Yes, it is bonkers that you can play this in red-white. That'll. Oh no! It's combat. I'm gonna break the truce. We're all being a bit too nice to each other, and I can't leave a creature untapped. It's against the law. So, Hannah, you have
No.
most land.
This
It's a fair
is
thing to do.
revenge for Bumble, isn't it?
I would never
She will
carry a
remember.
grudge. I
That
would
is
never
the name
carry a
of her
grudge across
deck.
games.
She remembers.
We don't talk about Miss Bumbleflower. We just don't.
The precon is absurd in its own, and then I edited it, and it's even more ridiculous. A ridiculous deck for what it costs. Okay, I will take
You'll take 2. And that's me.
Untap. I will draw the card that I know. I will play another planes. Sure. People are starting to do things. So you couldn't have waited 1 turn, Jay. Tap 3 for monologue tax. Whenever an opponent casts their second spell each turn, create a treasure token.
Don't like that.
No.
I don't like that at all.
I will pass the turn.
Okay. I will
Simple little things.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I won't
I'm
untap.
mono white. I've got a ramp somehow.
I'm gonna draw for turn, and I am going to. You know what? It's let's just tap both of these. We'll get this little doggo out. This is Loyal
Yay.
Warhound. So Loyal Warhound has vigilance. It's a 3/1, and when they enter, if an opponent controls more lands than you, search your library for a basic plains card, put it onto the battlefield tapped, and then shuffle. So I'm gonna do that. Let's see. Plains. This might take a while. Lordy Lord. Oh, nope, there we go. That is now onto the battlefield tapped. I will shuffle in a second. I don't think I have any draw stuff, so I'll shuffle momentarily. But I'll just do the last couple things on my turn first. I'm just going to go ahead and play an island as my land for turn, and then I will pass and shuffle in the meantime.
Okay. Untap and draw. And I'm going to play this Plains as my land for the turn. It's a bit Sleeping Beauty because it's I think it's not an Elsewhere one. That's Skyrim.
Eldraine one.
Thank you. Yeah. It's all over the place. Actually, that might be as well.
Yeah, both of those look like Eldraine full arts. Well, Throne of Eldraine, not full arts. Yeah. Wilds. No, the newest one. Yeah.
Wilds of. Yeah.
Can I just tell you, like, Wilds of Eldraine, considering I've only been playing for about a month and a couple of weeks, the cards in that set are so pretty, and I want them.
Oh yes.
But like, I want the anime cards, and I don't know what.
Yeah.
I don't know where you get them. I don't know if they're just in collectors, but they seem to be extremely goddamn rare. And I'm like, I'm not.
The anime versions were only in collector boosters, so you get them on the secondary market.
Yeah, I've seen the prices. I'm not. No, sorry. Continue.
What am I doing? That is the question. Every time. I mean, we're throwing hands now, haven't we? People have started.
You've had hands thrown at you, yeah.
I may have pointed some hands in some directions.
So, I don't think it would be unfair to.
Tiny little paws. Nothing.
Yeah, it's just a little mouse. It's just a little mouse.
Yeah,
It's coming to say hello to your playmat. That's all it was.
Hi, little mouse. Oh. Okay. So, I am going to tap. Yes. Sorry, I have to get the colours right. I'm going to tap 1 green to play the enchantment Hardened Scales. If 1 or more +1/+1 counters would be put on a creature you control, there are that many +1/+1 counters instead. Oh boy, the maths. But it's fine because there are no counters.
Lovely. Right now there are no counters, but
no
we'll see
counters.
how that goes moving forward.
No counters at all. To be safe.
Soon there will be some +1.
So maybe. I mean, that would be the thing if no counters turned up, but I had all the things for it. And then we're just going to tap all of these to bring out Rafik of the Many.
I'll get trigger on monologue tax, create a treasure, and gain life.
Yep.
Let me point out that Jiminy Jillicus, usually I don't acknowledge the fact that there's chat here because we record this live on Twitch, but Jiminy Jillicus just said this is where here's where the sums begin. I couldn't help thinking of Anakin Skywalker going, this is where the sums begin.
Yeah,
Thank you
Jim knows me. So this is coming from a place of unfortunate knowledge. Watch it and see we play games, including social deduction games. So Rafik is out. So he is a legendary human knight. He has +3/3 power toughness. And just in case you missed it earlier, he has Exalted. When a creature you control attacks alone, that creature gets +1/+1 until end of turn. And also, in addition to that, they also will get double strike if they attack alone. That is not part of Exalted. For some reason, Rafik has both because he's a bit of a dick. So that's Rafik. He's out and he's about, but he is also sleeping right now. So I'm going to end my turn. Pass it to Erinus.
Can he activate that on himself?
Yes.
Oh, that's I don't like that. Okay.
Commander damage, double strike. Yeah.
Kill on sight.
Do you see why he is like an OG hated boy?
Yeah.
Yes.
If you went for that strategy and just swung with him constantly, it's just horrible.
Yeah.
I don't. He's there.
And if he gets trample, it's usually quite scary as well.
Yeah.
I will untap. I will draw. Okay. I'm gonna play Plains. It's my land for turn. Actually move my cards into the camera so that you can see what I'm doing. I think it's time for Mabel to come out.
Here she comes.
Here she comes, Miss Mabel. So I'm going to pay 2 white and a red to cast Mabel to Cragflame. So just as a reminder, in case you forgot the novella on her, other mice I control get +1/+1. And when she enters, I create Cragflame, a legendary colorless equipment artifact token with some abilities that are +1/+1, gives the creature that's equipped with them +1/+1 vigilance, trample, and haste. Just a few things, just one or two things. So there's Mabel. Here's my Blue Peter Cragflame because I don't have the actual token.
Nice.
Trigger.
I will gain life.
Yeah. And then I'm going to pay 2 mana. I'm not actually going to equip Cragflame, but I'm going to pay 2 to equip Whisker Quill. Oh my god, Whisker Quill Scribe. Whoever wrote this is evil.
Yeah.
I will get a trigger on targeting it with the equip, so I'll discard a card and draw a card.
It's the same person who came up with River Wheel area lists.
Oh no,
Jesus, that's a mouthful.
I will discard this Plains.
Here.
Draw a card. And then, Sword of the Animist will go on the Whisker Quill Scribe, so it's now a 4/4. Yeah. And I will attack Anil with the 4/4.
Yeah, I thought you might.
You have the most life, and you're gaining more because of the strategy of my deck, and that's not acceptable.
Yep. I shall pay for my peaceful ways by taking 4 damage.
Oof.
Yeah, that'll learn you. And
the mice know only war.
it's mice with knives.
Yes. Wait till the cats have their claws.
Yeah. Right, I'll pass my turn, but I do get to go and get a land because of the Sword of the Animist. Is it a basic?
Yes, it is.
Yes.
Okay, untap, draw. Ooh. Okay, we will play a. Do I need this to come in? Tapped or untapped?
Oh no.
We'll play another planes. Let's have untapped to be on the safe side. Then we will. Yeah, that's fine. We will pay 3 to bring in my commander, Kemba, Car Regent. So she is a 2/4 cat cleric, and at the beginning of my upkeep, put a 2/2 white cat creature token into play for each equipment attached to her. There's nothing as yet.
I feel like that's going to change soon, but
Yeah.
2 mana. Yeah, I'm still not quite there. So we are just going to pass the turn.
cool. Yeah, I will untap. I will. There's nothing to upkeep. I will draw. I will. You know what? It's a party, isn't it? It's a party at the moment. So since yeah, everybody's got their commander out, but I don't want to do that at the moment. So instead, I think what I'm going to do is I am going to tap an island. I'll tap a mountain, and I'll tap one of my planes, and I will bring out Rapid Augmenter, which is directly underneath where the light is shining. So let me move that over. Rapid Augmenter is a 1/3 Otter Artificer. Basically, they have haste, so they could attack this turn if I wanted them to. Whenever another creature you control with power 1 enters, it also gains haste until the end of turn. Whenever another creature you control enters, if it wasn't cast, put a +1/+1 counter on Rapid Augmenter, and Rapid Augmenter can't be blocked this turn. Now, what does that mean if it wasn't cast? Does that mean just comes from anywhere else?
If it came from anywhere else that you didn't spend mana for it. So, for example, the offspring tokens that you create with Zinnia are not cast.
Interesting. They're just a byproduct of an ability, right?
Correct.
So
if you create any tokens, or you get to put something into play for free.
Okay. I get to put a +1/+1 counter on Rapid Augmenter, and Rapid Augmenter can't be blocked on that turn. Interesting. I probably should have waited till I had the ability to create tokens, but that's fine. Okay. I will.
Well, you want this in play before you do any of that. So
yeah, probably a good idea. I'm going to play a land for the turn. So I will play this Glacial Fortress. I control the plains and an island, so it does not come in tapped. And I will then move to combats. So your commander, Hannah, gains double strike until the end of turn, but that's when you attack. Okay.
So all attacks. So defense-wise is just a 3/3.
Okay, defense-wise it's just a 3/3. All right. In that case, I am. Actually, Chrono, you've got the most health at the moment. What have you got over on your board right now? Just because it's a little bit hard to say.
I have a 1/1 and a 2/4.
1/1 and a 2/4. Jay, what you got on your board right
now? Nothing. No, I have a 3/3.
3/3.
And And a 4/4 that can't block.
3/3 and a 4/4 that can't block. Okay.
You have a cat.
I
He wins
have the
everything.
destruction demon on the it's my own personal Sunspine Lynx on the field right now, trying to do damage to everything. Can you get down, please, babe? I love you, but please go on down. All right, good. All right. Yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and send the Loyal Warhound at you, Jay.
Oh,
It's a 3/1.
I'll take.
Oh,
I will take the 3.
So you'll take the 3. What's vigilance again? Does that mean it doesn't tap?
It
Yep,
doesn't
correct.
tap when it attacks.
Okay, it doesn't tap when it attacks, so I won't tap that then. And I will move to my post combats. And I will continue to skip. I will pass turn. I'll just put that over there.
Okay. Right, untap. And draw. For my land, I'm going to play a Hinterland Harbour, which enters tapped unless I control a forest or an island. I've got one of each. Okay.
The cogs are turning. I can hear them.
Yeah. Especially as do you remember I was like, yeah, the counters have to show up? Guess what's not here? Guess what missed the party invite? The way of making counters. But that's fine because there's backup plans in this deck, and this backup plan.
Different plans, different win conditions. What is this?
No. It's mostly just, his mechanic works for other things. What have we got that could just like turn up and maybe swing? It literally is a weird just collection of stuff where I'm like, ooh. God, is it going to be that? Have I got enough mana to do that?
You have so much mana right now. It's a ridiculous amount of mana to have.
It's that. It could literally just save the day slightly, because without that, it would not have worked.
Mm.
So I'm going to tap those 3 for 3 colourless. And then that for white and that for green to play an Elderwood Scion that is an elemental that looks like a deer, but it's really not. It's an elemental, apparently. 4/4. It has trample and lifelink. So trample will go through something if it's doing more damage than the health of the creature. Lifelink means that any damage that I do, I will heal for. Spells that I cast that target it cost 2 less to cast, but spells that you lot cast cost 2 more.
Not target it, yeah. Oh,
I think that's a long way of saying ward, isn't it? For the bottom one.
Yeah, it's just ward.
It's not technically warder. So the finicky detail is that ward counters if the spell if the additional cost isn't paid. This just you can't cast the thing unless
Right, okay.
unless you pay the additional. It for most intents and purposes it's ward 2.
Yeah.
Right.
It's
This is from 20. It says it's got 2012 on it, so
yeah.
yeah. It's one of these weird. In fact, I think this is from an old pre-con that I took apart, possibly.
I believe it's from the one of the secondary plane chase product.
Oh yeah, no, it is. It's that's the plane chase logo, isn't it?
It was in the Krond the Dawnclad deck.
Yeah, that man rings a bell or whatever it is.
Sorry, spot my age. I have been playing. Jay knows this already, but I've been playing Magic since '97, so on and off.
I have not, but we could definitely say a decade plus.
That's almost as many years as I've been alive.
Oh no!
I've been playing since the end of July. We'll see how this goes.
Yeah.
I'm also going to tap this one remaining mana to play, and unfortunately, it is an artifact. Luxior, Giada's Gift,
Ooh.
which is far too shiny for this camera because it's holographic as well. This is a legendary artifact equipment. The equipped creature gets +1/+1 for each counter on it. I can also attach this to planeswalkers and turn them into creatures if I wanted to, but still use their ability stuff. But we're not. Let's not worry about that right now.
That's your second spell, which means that I get a treasure. It is also an artifact, so I gain 2 life from that and the treasure coming into play.
That's slightly annoying, but you know what might help with that as we move to combat?
I mean, I have no inkling of what you might be, about to do.
Would you like a little visit from Rafik?
I mean, I don't think anyone likes a visit from Rafik, but
we have to do this on we don't have to do this on fairness. We could all be absolutely horrible, but you do have the most health and you are doing a heal. So Rafik is going to come and visit you.
Sure.
Now, Rafik, because he's attacking on his own with Exalted, is going to be a 4/4. He is also going to get double strike.
Yeah.
So he will be hitting for 8 damage if not blocked.
Sure. I will block on Kemba. Kemba perishes in first strike, and I am going to send Kemba to the graveyard.
Oh.
Nice.
The graveyard, though.
Yes.
That's very...
That is for a white deck. That's interesting. Yeah.
I also thought the commander of the deck. Right?
Mm-hmm.
What are you up to?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
You just killed one of my creatures. It's fine.
The laws of physics. It's technically allowed, but it's like
Shenanigans of the highest order.
What's going on? Okay, so are you taking the second strike?
It doesn't. You don't do damage if it's blocked.
Yeah.
Unless
it has trample.
Yeah.
Oh no, because Kemba's got 4 health, right?
4 toughness.
Yep, it's all right. Yep, cool. Okay, fine, sorted. It's not fixed everything, everyone, but it might have reduced some of the problem. And with that, I'm going to end my turn.
Interesting. The destroyer returns.
I will untap. I'm not sure if you noticed, but Nelson, my dog, made a little brief appearance earlier because he was very interested and he was pawing at me to see what was going on. And his little face took on, and then he was very bored because there was no food and left.
Ow! My cat is attacking me because he's not very happy about being ignored right now. So
standard cat having behavior, I think.
Yep.
Okay, well, everything's gotten a little bit serious, so I think what we need right now is a visit from the police. So I'm going to play 1, 2, 3.
I love Sting. All right.
I'm going to pay 5 and cast Aurelia, the Lore Above. So Aurelia, the Lore Above, is a legendary angel. She has flying, vigilance, and haste. And whenever a player attacks with 3 or more creatures, I draw a card. Whenever a player attacks with 5 creatures, Aurelia deals 3 damage to each opponent, and I gain 3 life. Just
souped up lightning helix.
Indeed. Well. What's going on here?
That's quite the angle.
This is the police. Nina. For context, Aurelia is basically the head of the police on Ravnica. Are they the police? They're kind of the police.
Kinda. They kind of split the duties between them between the Boros and the Azorius.
Sort of the police.
I mean, it does say the law above on her card, so you know.
So
she certainly behaves as if she's the police.
Yeah, so she is very intransigent.
So she sees everything, like every breath you take, every move you make.
She'll be watching you. Yeah.
She'll be watching you.
It will cost her 2 more to watch this.
I'm going to go to combat. And where are we at? So, Hannah, how big's your thing?
4/4.
A 4/4. Okay.
Yes.
However, it doesn't fly, most importantly.
It doesn't fly.
But neither did the mice. Oh no, she's got haste. It's all right.
Yeah. Famous mouse, Aurelia.
Yeah, that's true. I do not have flying, as per usual. You've got a
scribble out
blooming flyer.
Scribble out law above and just say protector of mice. There we go.
Yes. Head of Peter. Right. So, Chrono, Mabel is going to come at you.
Okay.
Hannah, the Whisker Quill scribe, is going to come at you. And Mia, the Aurelia, is going to come at you in the air.
Wonderful, wonderful. I cannot do anything to stop that from happening.
Mabel is 3.
And Mabel is 3, yeah.
What's the mouse? The other mouse?
The mouse is a 4. Oh, it's a 4. It's a 4. It's a 4.
All right.
4.
In that case, I will have to take the 4.
I will take 3 commander damage.
And I will, from the attack triggers, I will draw a card for Aurelia. And then go search for a basic land from the Sword of the Animist. Not going to lie, this is going about as well as this deck can possibly go. I will grab this mountain and put it into battlefield tapped. And I haven't actually played a land for turn from my hand yet. So I'll play this Plains. And wonder how the hell I got to this much land in Boros and pass my turn.
Okay. Untap, draw. That'll be nice for later. Okay, then. We will play a secluded step, which comes in tapped. And then do one of those things, don't I? All right. Let's start by paying 3 for the reason why I let Kemba go to the graveyard. Pre-war formal wear. One of the pieces of equipment from the Fallout decks. When pre-war formal wear enters, return target creature card with mana value 3 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield and attach pre-war formal wear to it.
Well, before that resolves, I got nothing. Go on.
Okay. You had me worried there. So I'll target Kemba, return Kemba to the battlefield with the pre-war formal wear. Pre-war formal wear gives her +2/+2 and vigilance. So she is now 4/6. And then I will, and that also gains me a life for an equipment, for an artifact rather. And then 1 and sack these 2 treasures to cast Maul of the Skyclaves, which when it enters, attach it to target creature you control. Equipped creature has +2/+2, flying, and first strike. I will attach it to Kemba. Kemba is now a 6/8 flying first strike vigilance. I will gain a life for that coming to play, and then I will pass the turn.
Okay. I will untap. I'll look at these lovely, lovely lands coming back. That's awesome. I always play digitally, so that the actual fact that you have to untap is like just takes so long. All right, I'm gonna draw the turn. You know what? I will go ahead and play what I just picked up. So I'm gonna play a Cascade Bluffs as my land for turn. And it's a party right now, so let's do some tappy tapping. I'm gonna tap a blue, a red, and a white, and we will get out my commander, Zinnia Valley's Voice.
Hooray!
Finally on the field, I join the party with everybody else. Wunderbar. And I will then go ahead and Yeah, no, that's not good for me. Yeah, let's move to combat. And this has haste, by the way, because its power is 1 right now. So do you have any flyers over there, Chrono?
Yes, Kemba now flies thanks to the Maul of the Skyclave. So.
Goddamn. All right, that's not ideal for me. All right, okay. I feel like if I ping somebody for damage, it's not going to go great. Okay. What are we dealing with over on your board, Chrono?
A 1/1 and a 6/8.
6/8.
Ooh.
6/8
Oh, no.
flying first strike vigilance.
God damn. That is too rich for my blood. Okay. Let's go ahead, and you got a flyer over there. Hannah, you got the
Hello.
4/4 with trample, right?
And no flying.
No flying. Okay. Well, in
Okay.
that case, I'm just because it has haste for the turn, I just want to be able to, just get some value out of it. So I'm gonna just send 1 damage Xenia over
right.
at you, but that
I
will
will
be
take the 1.
that'll be commander damage as well. So
Yes.
and then I will move into my post combats. And I will pass turn. I'll pass turn.
Okay. Right, on tap. And draw. Really enjoy this absolute wealth of counter making cards that I've got in my hand. Thanks, game. Okay. I know what we'll do. It's not going to fix the solution immediately, but it might do in a bit. And that's to tap 2 white and then 4 of any old colour to play Sagada's Summons.
Ooh.
Enchantment. Creatures I control with +1/+1 counters on them have a base power and toughness of 4/4, have flying, and are angels, in addition to their other types.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Sounds like we've got someone impersonating an angel here.
I mean,
Um,
don't tell the police.
Hello, what's all this then?
There is quite a lot of flying threats knocking about on this board.
That's the name of my high school band.
That's what I've got. Yeah. So, also, where are my counters? There are none. Brilliant.
I
Thanks,
think
Dave.
you're good. I think you're fine. I don't think you need counters.
No.
I mean, no. The mono white cat healing deck is definitely not going to be a problem. Okay. So, what have we got? We've got oh no, she's got police lady's got oh no, she hasn't got first strike.
She does not have first strike, no.
Interesting. Okay. So I am going to be sending. We're moving to combat. Sorry. The Elderwood Skier is going to be paying Jay a little visit.
How big is this thing now?
So it has Trample and Lifelink,
Mm-hmm.
but it also has Exalted and Double Strike, which means it's a 5/5 with Double
Whoa.
Strike, Trample, and Lifelink.
Ouch.
That's Not ideal.
Now, can you see why? If you went with Rafiq for this, can you see why he would be an absolute nightmare? But no, I instead choose the lovely deer thing.
Really, I'd say that's worse at this point.
I guess I'll take 10. And you'll gain 10.
I will gain 10.
Yikes.
And then I'm going to end my turn.
Jinkies.
You started it.
Well,
That's all
I
I'm saying.
was going to do my turn differently, but I appear to have no choice now.
Uh-oh. I'm in trouble now.
I will untap.
I mean, I will. I mean, if you don't board wipe, I will hit Hannah.
That's a thought. Drop a turn.
I mean, I was probably going to hit Hannah anyway, but
it's a pretty plains.
Wow, you are swimming in land for bottom.
Wow.
Yeah, Sword of the Animist is unbelievable.
So good.
Here.
Time to look it up on Card Market.
Okay, how much mana have I got? So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So equipping that with 2 would leave me with 7. Okay, I've got enough. So I'm going to pay 2 like this. And I'm going to equip Crag Flame onto Aurelia, so she now has trample in addition to flying and haste and vigilance. And it gets +1. I can't remember. Yes. Then I will pay 1, 2, 3 for a Valley Flamecaller. This is a lizard warlock. And its ability is if a lizard, mouse, otter, or raccoon I control would deal damage to a permanent or player, it deals that much +1 instead. So everything deals 1 more damage than it looks like it will.
Well, apart from Aurelia.
Apart from Aurelia, yeah. She just does 5.
Fake mouse.
It says mouse on the card. I count it. And then I will go to combat. And I think my only real safe attack is at Hannah. And it's going to make me really sad to not attack with everything. So I'm going to attack with everything.
Ooh. Here we go.
So Mabel, Whisker Quill Scribe, and Aurelia coming at you. Before we go to assign blockers, triggers will happen. So I will do Aurelia, and then the Whisker Quill Scribe. But before I do either of those things, I'm going to pay 3. I'm going to flash in Ember Cleave.
Oh.
So this is an artifact equipment with flash. It costs 1 less to cast for each attacking creature I control. I have 3. And when it enters the battlefield, I attach it to a creature I control, and the equipped creature gets +1/+1 and has double strike and trample.
Goodbye, everyone.
I will gain life for what it's worth.
I am going to put that on Aurelia.
And a treasure gets me life.
And then I will draw the card for attacking with 3 creatures. And then I will find a basic land. Hannah, do you want to pick something to block?
So, for those who aren't that well versed with magic, how much damage is that coming at Hannah right now?
Yeah, I was about to ask. What's the breakdown?
So Aurelia's going to do 4, 5. Is this +1/+1?
I mean, I can't block Aurelia because she's flying.
No. So Aurelia's going to do 12 to you.
Okay, yeah.
And then Mabel is a 3/3, but will do 4 damage because of the Flamecaller. And the Scribe is a 4/4 that will do 5 damage because of the Flamecaller.
God damn.
This turn was going to be so different, Hannah, but you just
hang on. What's it in total?
Oh god, 12, 16. Oh no. Oh, you're tapped out. It's fine. 12.
Rafiq is
16. 21. I'll get that mounted.
Okay. Mabel's a 4/4 now, right?
She's still a 3/3, but she will deal 4 damage.
Oh, okay. Well, I think maybe I'll block and kill Mabel. Oh, let's do it. Let's do it.
Oh no.
So
Bye, Mabel.
minus the damage that Mabel was going to do.
Okay. So that's 12, 17.
17. Okay.
Mabel will die.
So, oh god, I can do maths. 26. Think of it now.
And I think I've done enough.
Okay.
All right then. Untap. Upkeep. Kemba has 2 pieces of equipment on her, so she will create 2 cats. There we go. And I will draw. I will play a planes. And then we have 1 treasure. Sure. Let's carry this on. 1, 2, 3. To cast Loxodon Warhammer, which gains me a life, and says equipped creature gets +3/+0 and has trample and lifelink. I will pay 3. I will equip it to Kemba.
There's a theme happening on this side of the board.
Yeah.
Kemba is now a 9/8 flying vigilance, first strike, lifelink.
Jesus Christ.
But Rafik was
Trample.
definitely the problem. Just a reminder.
Like, I was gonna go for Chrono, but you just had to go for me.
You started it by hitting me the turn before, so you just carried on a vendetta and doomed yourself to getting slapped in the face by all of that.
I regret nothing.
Oh,
Good.
Lord. Okay.
All right. I mean, we go to combat, so
It's got flying as well. Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
I guess to be fair, we are going to send Kemba at you, Mia, since you are on the highest life total.
Holy crap. That's 18 commander damage.
No, it's 9. She doesn't have double strike.
Oh, she doesn't have double strike, just first strike. Okay, I misread
just
that.
first
Okay.
strike.
So that's
Yeah.
okay. Okay. So that's 9 damage.
That's 9 damage.
That's
and I
9
will
damage.
gain 9
All right.
life for go to 53.
God damn.
Oh my god.
And I will pass the turn now.
All right, top of the round. Let's make a truce. There's a clear problem here.
There's a definitely a clear problem. I'm gonna start tracking that commander damage. Actually, that's probably a good idea. In fact, there's a way of doing it on spell table, isn't there? There
Yes,
is.
you
Yeah.
click on your commander at
Okay.
the top, and then there's trackers for each of the others.
Yes, and yours is Kemba, so that's 9. Awesome. I like how it lists your own thing. Can you do damage to yourself?
Somebody else can take your commander and do damage to you with it.
Interesting. That is true.
Mind control.
So you can die to your own commander.
Mm.
I think I have been killed by my own commander on stream by someone else.
Holy
there was
moly.
the Arret deck, wasn't there? I wonder if that had a thing. Lots of-
Sorry, we will pass to you, Mia.
Oh, great. Thank you. I appreciate that. Never mind. I'm just gonna untap. I was thinking about doing something in the end step then, but no. Okay. Untap everything. I'll draw for turn. Sure. Let's do that, I guess. I will tap. I'll just randomly tap a plains. And another plane. Actually, not my other planes. I'll tap a mountain and lose my voice. Apparently, there we go. Okay. So that's 2 mana tapped. I will play a Boris Signet.
Thank you.
Cool.
I will gain the life.
That's fine. Now I've got to worry about that. Okay. And let's see here. So I've got to pay? Yeah. I really shouldn't do this because it's a terrible idea.
Those are the best ones.
I haven't played a land for turn yet, have I?
Not that I'm aware of.
No. I will play a mountain then in that case. Should have thought about that before. I need options. So I will go ahead and tap. I will go ahead and tap. What will I tap? Mia, come on. Just trying to think of a way I can do this. That is not the ideal mana that I want right now. Okay, so I will tap. I'll tap this mountain. Let's see if I can figure out if this works first. I'll tap that mountain for this. So that's 2 mana. And then I will tap. Does that work? Yeah. I'll tap these 2 for 2 islands. And I will play pull from tomorrow, draw X cards and discard a card. I draw 2 cards and then have to discard a card. Oh, wonderful. Does not help me that
For your
much.
second spell, I get another treasure.
Great.
And another
You
life.
enjoy that. I'm going to discard this island that I had in my hand. And I'm going to question my life choices. And I am going to move to combats. Can't do that much right now. So I am going to just go ahead and pass turn.
Oh, you could hit me.
I could, but I
Do you
don't want to. I want.
There. Okay, I'll take that. I will.
What is this? What is this camaraderie? What is this friendship?
I mean, I just like
Yikes.
look at the board right now. I'm like,
I know.
Yeah. I mean, you could have swung with the vigilance dog thing.
I could have swung with a vigilance dog, but it yeah, I could have, but again,
You could have still. If
I
you
don't want to.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm being nice. I'm being nice. I feel like there's a
Yeah.
bigger threat at play here that we should all be thinking about right now. That's
Okay.
No, ignore the cat up in the sky behind the cloud.
Okay. Right. Hold on to your flying creatures because I might have something to fly.
Ooh.
I might not. We'll see.
Oh, Schrodinger's fly.
Right, hang on. So that's 2 green and that's 2 blue. And then also 2 colourless. It's everything. We're tapping everything for this. To play Prime Speaker Zagana. She is a legendary merfolk wizard. Apparently from 2013. Who knew? She enters the battlefield with X11 counters on where X is the greatest power amongst the creatures you control, which will be 4. When she enters the battlefield, I also draw cards equal to her power. So she is a 5/5 because of the 4 counters on her. However, is she a 4/4 because of this? This is where we go to like the judges stuff.
Okay.
She's entering the battlefield, right? So this is not
gosh.
taking effect.
Hang on.
Can I just get a look at that card without the counter on it for a second?
Creatures you control with +1/+1 counters of them base.
Also, oh god, also this.
Does she enter with the?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So
She enters with it on her. Oh, right, Christ.
So-
Okay.
the greatest power you've got is 4, isn't it?
Yes.
Right.
So she'll enter with 5 because
she
of
will
the...
enter with
Because
5.
of hardened scales. Yeah.
Yeah. And she will immediately become a 5/5. Sorry,
Because of
her
this.
base power and toughness will immediately become 4/4.
Yeah.
Because of the Sigada's enchantment.
Yes,
So
yes.
she is now a 10/10, so you will draw 10 cards.
10 cards! Oh my god.
No,
And,
yeah.
and she
So-
flies, which is mostly what I was going for.
Yes, she is a
10/10 flyer.
10/10 flyer.
Hang on, let me just amend her with, what is she? She's got flying, angel,
Yeah.
4/4. Jesus Christ, and we'll just put that over there.
This is a classic example of it works how you think it does, but not for the reasons you might expect.
No.
Oh,
So
sorry,
one,
not 10, 9. Apologies, because it's
9.
base. She doesn't add it to that. Yeah.
yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Yep.
5,
Prime Speaker Zagana, very,
6,
very good in Commander.
7,
Former leader of the
8,
Simic
9.
Combine.
Former? What happened?
Well,
You know, there was that set murder at Karlov Manor.
Oh!
She was the murder.
Oh
my
no, that's
goodness.
unfortunate.
But
Yeah.
she'd also been deposed as leader of the Simic Combine by Vanifar by this point.
My queen. Oh, I can't even reach. Hang on. There we go.
You have a Simic tattoo.
I do indeed. Big nerd.
Have I played? I have not played a land.
I
Have
mean, honestly, if I weren't if I were to get a tattoo of any of the guilds, it would be the Demir or the Azorius. No, actually, it would be Demir or Orzhov.
My land is going to be a command tower
Mhm.
for the turn.
Best land in the game.
I like it. I should put Croft Manor in there, to be fair, instead, because it's somewhere. Right. Oh god, I'm going to have to discard down to 7 as well at the end of the turn.
Yeah.
Which
That's
will be
true.
fun. I mean, it means I can get rid of some quite expensive stuff that actually has not been very helpful, but we shall see.
How you all feeling about Duskmorn?
Interested?
Yeah.
I feel bad. I have not looked at anything.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
exciting.
but there's for reasons, and you will, I'm sure.
Do you know anything about
Yeah.
the lore yet of it?
No, not really.
Okay. Would you like to know something about the lore? Because it's quite cool.
Oh yeah, I'm not like a big cares about spoilers person.
Okay, so Duskmorn is basically imagine the back rooms, except it's a haunted house, which is an entire plane, which has a demon at the center of it who basically grew it over a number of years to encompass the whole of that plane, because it was served as a prison for it, and then it just sucks people from different planes using doorways into a horrifying haunted house with all manner of like horrible creatures in there. A lot of them based around like 80s horror movie tropes, which is super interesting to me. So I'm very excited.
Because the plane was a bit more advanced, was a bit closer to modern world than before it got devoured by the house. Yeah, I'm definitely more now that I've seen more of the cards. I'm definitely more au fait with, definitely more on board with Duskmorn than I had been when it was originally announced. Because I'm not. Despite my background, I am not actually much of a horror fan.
Oh, really?
Even like the classic 80s stuff. But I'm definitely more on board. Apart from the fact that I have entomophobia, so all of the spider and insect stuff is not great for me.
No, it's horrifying.
Imagery.
I think like the BioBox promo that they have.
Yeah.
It's a little tiny kitty doll made out of spiders, and it's
the
horrifying.
squirming doll is
it's ridiculous. Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I do have. Weirdly from my previous job, I do have horror connections. And this set is very much in kind of like along the same lines of that, because I used to work for a podcast company, and I was a community manager for the company that produced the most successful British horror indie audio drama.
That's very cool.
Called the Magnus Archives, if anyone knows that.
I've heard of that. Yeah.
Yes, I was the community manager, the comms manager for Rusty Quill, and I do technically, I do have a cameo in the Magnus archives as well. So I can
Nice.
technically put voice actor on my resume as well.
Hell yeah. I will say that the one thing that has me excited, there's this Nightmare bundle coming out, which is about 60 quid, but it comes with like 2 collector's boosters and like a bunch of regular boosters. But the cool thing is there's a bunch of possible promos with it. Some of them are really cool looking, but like one side of it, which are based on like horror movie posters, but the other side of it are cards illustrated by the original Goosebumps book illustrator.
Yeah, I saw that.
Oh, that's sick. I haven't
Very
seen that.
Good.
Let's
Like
go find it.
it's really like this whole thing. Like someone out there probably isn't getting paid enough, but someone knows their stuff with these sets in terms of like the references.
Yeah,
Some
100%.
really, really good horror stuff across the board.
Ridiculous.
As well, 'cause,
It's gonna be awesome.
I could I move to combat?
Yes, sorry.
Yeah, we derailed that.
No, normally it's me. So I was just like, this is great. The Elderwood Scion. It's not going to do very well if it tries against either the police angel cop thing or the giant cat that's just buffed AF. So unfortunately, I think that the not deer thing is going to be coming to visit you, Mia, for Trample Lifelink. It does not have the buffed stuff from Rafik.
Wow. And I just didn't attack you too. Oh wait, Zinnia should be a 2/3. Hold on, sorry. Because of Rapid Augmenter. That hasn't really affected anything. Wait, no, it would have affected the damage I did earlier. Let's not worry about that though. Anyway.
No, it's fine. 2 more, right?
No, that's fine. Don't worry about it. I forgot to add the counter, so it's my bad. I am just going to. It's not really going to make a lot of difference if I block with Loyal Warhound. It's got trample, so.
You just need a little bit of life. I'm so
I would
sorry.
destroy my board state as well. God, so much life to go down to though. Fine, I'll just have to take the 4 damage. I don't really have much of a choice. I lose Loyal Warhound and what prevent 1 damage. I don't. This like, it doesn't really mean anything. Yeah. So yeah, I'll just take the 4.
No, you take 3 because Loyal Warhound only has 1 toughness. So
no, I've not blocked. I've not blocked.
Yeah. Had you done so.
Yeah, but like the 3 versus 4 to lose like something on the field, there's no real difference. So.
Yeah, exactly. Right, okay, and that is me done for my turn.
Excellent, thank you, Hannah. I will untap and then draw, and then I potentially have a question for the table.
Oh no!
Is it a conversation about Duskmourn at instant speed?
It is not. But we could do that. I'll draw for turn. I no longer have a question for the table.
No. Also, very quickly, I'm just discarding down the 5 that I had.
Yeah, sure. Question for the table is no longer relevant. I'm just going to pay 1. And I'm going to Swords to Plowshares camper.
I thought you might. Until, She may be large, but until she gets hexproof or indestructible, she is still actually quite fragile. You swords it, I will gain 8 life.
You will gain 8 life, yes.
Yeah.
That's still horrifying. But
it is still horrifying. But she's not there right now. So I'm going to pay another 1 for a Bravekin duo, which is a creature from oh my god, what's the set called? Blueburrow, thank you. And it's just a 1/1 rabbit mouse, and it has pay 1 and tap it to give target creature +1/+1 until end of turn. Activate only as a sorcery, so it can't do it right now because it doesn't have haste. And
Well, so I get another treasure and a life.
no, that doesn't work. Okay. I'm going to go to combat.
Mm-hmm.
And I am going to swing at Anil
Yeah,
with Aurelia, so that will be 12
12.
in the air.
Sure. I will take 12 and go to 52.
Oh, what a sentence. I should have moved the Sword of the Animist, never mind. And
I don't
then
think you need more land.
No, I don't. And then I'm going to start trying to dig for more answers to destroy life quicker. So I'm going to pay 2 in my second main phase. I'm going to pay 2 to move the Crag Flame onto the Whisker Quill Scribe, which will trigger Valiant, so I can draw discard a card to draw a card. I'll discard this Plains. I will draw a card. Interesting. That will be it for now.
Okay. Untap. I don't get any new cats. Draw. Interesting, but I'm not sure it necessarily helps me. So yes, we set up. Yeah.
Recast Canberra. Re-equip everything.
I did my best.
It's really tempting, but that's really expensive.
Yeah.
Oh. However, I do. We can ameliorate some of that, I think. I don't think. I can take. Can I take another 12 or 13? Yeah, probably.
I think so.
So we will tap 3 for Danitha Capuchin, Paragon. A 2/2 human knight with first strike, vigilance, and lifelink. And aura and equipment spells I cast cost 1 less to cast. I will then tap 3 and sack a treasure to cast Trouble in Paris. Sorry, Pairs. And which says if an opponent would begin an extra turn, that player skips it instead. I don't think that's going to necessarily be relevant here. But whenever an opponent attacks, whenever an opponent attacks me with 2 or more creatures, draws the second card each turn, or casts their second spell each turn, I draw a card.
Jesus Christ. All right.
And do I have anything that equips for 2? No, I don't. So we will pass turn.
Okay, I will untap all of these lovely, lovely lands. I love these lands; they're great. Upkeep, draw. Okay. That could be funny. That could be very funny. Yeah, let's do that. That's very funny. Hold on. I was gonna see how much this would cost. I'm gonna call this. Yeah, this could be incredibly funny, and I think I might do it. How much have I got right now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Technically 8. Yeah. Let's do that. I'm gonna lose protection, but that's fine because I'm gonna make things a little bit easier for everybody else on the table, so I want you to keep that in mind. First things first, I am going to tap. I'm going to tap this Plains for my Boros Signets, giving me red and white. And I'm going to throw in another island on there for, which doesn't really matter. I'm going to play my proxy, which is Semblance Anvil, which is an
Ooh.
artifact with imprints. So when I do that, I have to choose a card to exile. I forgot about that. Yeah, I guess I'm going to have to exile a really good card. So yeah, that's really annoying, actually. Oh God, I got to decide which one of these I want to exile now. Ugh, okay, this is gonna hurt, but I'm gonna exile Arthur, Marigold, Knights. So they go into
Ooh.
exile. They're gonna go up there to the sideways. In fact,
Arthur, no.
yeah, Arthur's
Bye,
gone.
Arthur.
My Semblance Anvil is now in the field. I'm going to choose Creature, so it's going to cost me 2 less to cast creatures right now. And I am going to go ahead and tap for 4 mana. Doesn't really matter.
That basically makes Offspring free. That's really cool.
Yes.
Yeah.
Almost free. Doesn't help me in the long run, but I'm about to do something very, very cool for the rest of the table. I am then going to play Sawhorn Nemesis for 2 less cost with Offspring. That's going to create a token copy. And I'll tell you what they do momentarily. Let me just click.
All right. In response, since that's your second spell, I get a treasure, gain a life, and draw a card.
I'm just trying to find my copies, because I do have copies in here, but I just need to find my copy token. Hi, babe. How you doing? Right. You just ate. Go on. Get out of here. You literally just ate. Go on. All right. Yeah, so I have a copy of Sawhorn Nemesis, and so what's fun about Sawhorn Nemesis is that when they enter the battlefield, I get to choose a player. These enter at the same time. If a source would deal damage to the chosen player or permanent they control, it deals double that damage instead. Question. Can I choose the same person twice?
You can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, in that case, I'm going to choose Chrono twice. So from now on,
wow.
any source of damage coming at Chrono
Quadruple.
Deals 4 times that damage.
will deal 4 times that damage, and this is a 1/1, so Zinnia goes up to 3.
Right. You know what? I'm just going to double check that.
Yeah, double check that rule. If we have any chatterinos who can confirm or deny. That's a 1/1.
Okay, so both trigger, but you decide, Chrono, what order they happen in, which doesn't really make a huge difference for this because it's 2 doubles. But if it was a double and a triple, it also wouldn't matter because multiplication always results in the same answer. So
well, I mean, because it's all additive rather than actually,
I think if there was like a +1, like deals that much damage +1 and then doubles, there's probably a good way to do that. But yikes. 4 times damage.
I have no protection though, until I get my next turn back, which is not great for me. But you don't wait. If this goes away, does that go away as well?
No.
That's just
they
for the
are
rest of the game.
independent of each other. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Separate creatures.
Sorry, no. What I meant is, it like, does the effect go away if this leaves the battlefield?
Oh, sorry. Yes.
Yes.
It
Okay.
does.
All right. So it's maybe keep me around a little bit, like yeah.
Oh, you are so safe from me.
Yep. This is good.
So you do have a rapid augmenter trigger to put a counter on it, because the copy wasn't cast.
Oh yes, of course. Yeah. So these both have haste as well. Wait, no, this one has haste. The copy has haste. This doesn't have haste. Let's see. Whenever another creature, that's a 2/4, gains. Oh wait, yeah. Base power 1. That has haste. Awesome. When another creature shows if it wasn't cast, put a 1+1/+1 counter. Thank you for the reminder of the trigger. I appreciate that. I was just making sure that you were good with what was going on there. So that's now 8, 2, 4.
And it is unblockable for this turn.
Unblockable for this turn. Okay. I'll tell you what. Let's go ahead and make things a little bit spicy. I'm just going to go ahead and send Rapid Augmenter over at Chrono, which is a 2, 2, 4, which is going to times by 4, so that's 8.
Yep, I'm going to take 8 damage because I can't block it. So, yeah, go to 46. I feel my life total is going to rapidly decrease.
Yeah, you just jumped from 50 life to functionally 11.
I'm dead to Aurelia.
Interesting.
Because sorry.
Because even at present, Aurelia deals me 48 damage, unless I can get flying blocker, which I can't by Jay's turn. So I live at Jay's behest.
I didn't realize I was going to be so mean, and I apologize.
That's fine. I am open to bribery. I'm open to bribery.
Especially at this point, games have to end.
Yeah,
they do have to end. The danger of being in first place. You are the target.
Yep.
It's just like a season of All Stars. The front runner goes home.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. My post-combat phase. I don't do anything. I end my turn. Sorry. Go ahead.
All right. Okay.
I was like wondering what's taking so long. I didn't end my turn. There you go. I was that enamored with the amount of damage coming that way in the conversation that I just
yeah, that's fair. That's very fair.
I lost my Marigold Knight for that.
I would say worth it.
Yeah.
If I could stay alive long enough to see the next turn, that is.
Oh my God. Sorry, I've just pulled the most unhelpful thing ever, which is a board wipe. We don't need that right now, thanks. So I just slowed the entire game down. Let's do a board wipe.
Yeah, my question last turn was going to be, how do you feel about a board wipe?
And then swords happened.
And then I drew swords to plowshares. I was like, we do not need to ask that question. Let's go.
So, for my land for the turn, I'm going to play this Evolving Wilds, which I'm going to sack for a forest or an island. I don't know. It will be whatever I find first.
We'll see what comes up.
I found a plains and was like, should I just take that instead? Just save us all the hassle? But no, I need a... There's definitely more than one island in here. They're just hiding from me. There it is. Next to a forest as well. What a dickhead. Right. There we go. That's in. I will just quickly shuffle this. Right. I have got far too much random stuff. So I before that went down, I also sort of had something in hand. I guess we'll see how well this works, but let's begin by tapping a white and a colourless. Whoops, excuse me. To play Luminarch Aspirant, who's a 1/1 human cleric. At the beginning of combat on my turn, I can put a 1/1 counter on a target creature I control.
Yeah.
Yes. Let's also pay 1 blue and 3 colourless to play Herald of Secret Streams.
Okay.
Creatures you control with 1/1 counters cannot be blocked.
I gain a treasure, gain a life, and draw a card.
Yes. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. But now we move to combat.
Yeah.
And at the beginning of combat on my turn, I will place a counter on a target creature I control, which actually is going to be 2 counters due to hardened scales.
Mm-hmm.
We can ignore the base power toughness element of that bit because it's already 4/4, but it is now also a flying angel
That can't be blocked.
with trample and lifelink. It can't be blocked, and also does cost more for you to target it with some weird shit that we're just not getting to. So, let's move to combat. The God. So we're doing it's 4 times the damage.
4 times the damage, yeah.
Yeah.
Zagana could basically pretty much KO on her own. Zagana, not Zagara. Who's Zagara?
I think you were conflating both Zagana and Thagada.
Yes, that would be it. That would absolutely be it, which I suppose kind of works. Right, okay. We do need to end the game at some point. I'm just concerned about the angel situation that isn't my angel situation. So, I am gonna... God. I'm gonna send the Elderwood Scion.
Scion. It's all right. Tomb Raider, it's a different thing, but they say the Scion, and that's just stuck in my head. Silly game. I'm going to send Anil the flying 6/6 trample lifelink that's unblockable anyway, so ignore the trample at you.
Cool. I will take 24. You gain 24.
My God. Oh, I didn't think about the consequences of that.
I didn't think about that either.
Quick, make another one and target Hannah.
It's just, I was just trying to do something funny. I do have boomerang in here, to be fair. I could just bounce it back to my hand.
It was definitely funny.
Oh my God. But look, it has dealt with some of the life total problem. I know I'm now the problem, but I can't generate life as
This is classic Hannah. This is classic Hannah. An opportunity to steal the problem from the person who's about to die. Absolutely, yes, please.
Yes. Oh God. Okay.
Now we have to unite against you.
There's always a villain. There's always has to be a villain. And it might actually be me now. I'm going to end my turn, and we'll just deal with the consequences.
Okay.
The board state. It's just changed in 2 turns. That's ridiculous. Okay.
I love Magic the Gathering.
I do
exactly.
too.
One of them. I love Commander.
Okay. So I now only need to hit you with six damage to kill you. And that can be done. So no, I'm not going to overcomplicate this. I'm going to pay 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 to cast Mabel. She will enter. It will make another Crag Flame, but I will. So you will gain a life.
Yep, I'll gain the life.
But then I'll immediately sacrifice it because I can't have 2 Crag Flames. Because it's
it's legendary.
It is indeed legendary. And then I'm going to pay. Oh, this is funny. I'm going to pay 2. I think that's how much. Yeah, I'm going to pay 2 to equip the Crag Flame onto Mabel. And then I am going to turn sideways. I just need to decide how sideways. Hannah, you've got a massive flying angel, haven't you?
Yes.
It doesn't have lifelink though.
It is smaller than your angel.
It is smaller than my angel, but my angel he needs to kill you. So I think what I do is I attack Chrono with Aurelia, and then I swing everything else at Hannah.
Oh.
Oh no, wait, no, that's fine. I don't know why am I stacking them like that. I don't know.
I don't know either. What's going on?
I'm attacking with 5 creatures.
Oh my god. Okay.
So Aurelia has two triggers. The first one is I will draw a card. The second one is everyone will take 3 damage.
I will take 12.
Yeah.
Oh.
And I will gain 3 life.
Right.
And then I'll very quickly go get a basic land. I regret massively the Sword of the Animus now.
I think it's the one of the only times I've seen you play and not been land starved, though.
I know.
Like, it's doing good work, but it's doing a little bit too much.
It is. What I need is more creatures.
No, like an early Sword of the Animus is really, really good for
Also, it's
a Boros
you
or a
may.
Mono-White deck.
You don't have to. It's you may search.
May? Oh,
yeah.
Well, there's no reason not to do it. Unless someone has like land tax or something.
So I'm declaring no blockers.
Okay, so Chrono's going to die by some horrendous amount of damage in first strike.
What's
Do we want to figure that out?
What's
So
she doing
she's-
in first strike?
So she's a 5/5, so she's going to do 15 damage in first strike.
No, she'll do 20 damage in first strike.
Yes,
And
because that's how
4.
maths works.
Yeah.
Cool. So, I mean, technically, Hannah's got the opportunity to, or other folks have the opportunity to do anything or declare blockers.
Yeah, we need to do Hannah's blockers first as well.
So, what are you coming at me with?
Okay, so this is a 4/4. This is a 4/4. This is a 2/2, and this is a 3/3. But these will all do 1 more damage than they say. So this will do 5. This will do 5. This will do 3, and this will do 4. So 5, 10, 13, 17. If you've got a fox, I swear to God.
No. I'll take the 17.
Okay.
Cool. I take 20 in first strike damage, go to -8, and perish.
I have guaranteed
done.
myself 3rd place. I am happy.
I think 37. I think that's. God, is that right?
I feel so guilty now. Ugh.
Do not feel guilty.
No, don't. That was fun. No one expects a ×4 damage doubler out of.
No,
that was good. Like that was. There was no way we were dealing with it any other. Like it was not going to happen otherwise. So it's a good thing.
I cannot explain to you the speed at which I'll be adding this card to my want list once we finish this stream because I love damage doublers, and my Zinnia deck is a pingers deck, so the whole deck is when creatures enter, everyone takes damage.
Well, here's the thing. I want Terror of the Peaks for this deck as well. So, could you imagine? Can you imagine?
I mean, presumably you have impact tremors. Do you have impact tremors?
I'm too new for impact tremors,
Okay,
unfortunately.
sure.
I couldn't get the card in time, and yeah.
No worries. Yeah.
I've only been playing a month. I'm missing so many like staples that people will have in their decks, So
I think you'll get there. It just takes time.
I mean, look, I couldn't even get my semblance anvil. Look at that.
I'm pretty sure I have like an impact tremors or 2 knocking about.
Yeah, like, and particularly if you like pick up the precons and things like that, you'll steadily build up like a staples.
I would say like picking up 1 or 2 precons every release. If you can afford it, is the best way to build a collection because they're just stuffed with staples.
I'm very happy to say apparently Wizards of the Coast is going to be sending something to me for Duskmorn. So I've been in contact with them. So hopefully there's a couple precons in there that'll bulk up.
Fingers crossed.
But we'll see. But massive thank you to Watsy for supporting the channel. Appreciate it.
They're amazing. I got some stuff for Bloom Borrow. They sent me a kit. And it had a precon on it and lots of booster packs, and I was very happy.
Nice.
Right, I'm gonna pay 3, and I'm gonna play this Commander Sphere. because we love a turn 20 mana rock.
Oh, is that what the mana was for?
Yeah. Yeah.
I was like, I don't trust this. What if you've got the fog?
It's fine. I don't run fogs, Hannah, please. That'll be my turn. Mia, it's your go.
Great.
Yeah, so
I will.
What was coming up was the other Kemba, which would have allowed me to start equipping things free to my various cats, and Raksha Golden Club, which, if I equip him, gives all my equipped creatures double strike. All my double strike.
We made the right decision.
Yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Oh yes, you very definitely did.
Okay. Untap. Nothing to my upkeep, and I draw. Oh, I kind of just want to do this for like the cuteness of it now. Okay, so I just want to see what happens when I do this. So I'm gonna go ahead and I can't. It's not cheap, unfortunately. But you know what? That's okay. I just want to see what happens. So I'm going to do a land, a plain. Sorry, a mountain, a plains. And let's do an island, and actually let's convert that island just to 2 random mana. And I'm going to bring out Comet Stellar Pup. Comet Stellar Pup is a planeswalker, a legendary planeswalker that for 0 allows me to roll a 6-sided die. If I get a 1 or a 2, I add 2 loyalty to Comet. I create 2 1/1 green scroll creature tokens, which will gain haste at the end of the turn. If I roll a 3, it goes down by 1, and then I return a card with mana value 2 or less from my graveyard to my hand, which there's nothing in my graveyard that I can return, so that would do nothing for me if I roll a 3. A 4 or 5, Comet Stellar Pup deals damage equal to the number of loyalty counters on him to a creature or player, and then I lose 2 loyalty. And then if I get a 6, I may activate the ability a second time and add a loyalty counter. Oh wait, no, 2 more times that turn and add a loyalty counter.
Comet is hilariously busted.
Yeah,
he's so good.
I just wanted, I randomly bought an Unfinity collector's pack in Birmingham because I had it for $14.99. I thought that's the cheapest collector's pack I've ever seen with the worst pringling I've ever seen. So let's buy that. And happened to be in there, flattened everything out. And this is the first time I've gotten to use him. So let's roll a 6-sided dice and hope it's not a 3. If it's a 3, I may just scream. So... Oh, it's a 3.
Oh no.
It does nothing. Technically landed off camera. I could have lied, but it's fine. So it does nothing for me because I can't return anything from the graveyard. That sucks. I'll move to combat. I can't really do that much else at the moment. Yeah, I wish I had more cycling and stuff in here. That would be fun. Okay, so what are we dealing with over here now? It looks like there's just an angelic war going on the other side of the table.
Pretty much.
So that's what is that? Is that a 6/6 flying angel with trample? The one that's blocked. Oh, wait, that's tapped, so it doesn't really matter.
That's tapped. This is a 9/4.
A 9/4.
Oh, it's a 9/9.
Sorry, a 9/9. My poor brain.
9.
It's a 9/9, but it doesn't have anything else other than flying. So there's no double strike or anything.
I really don't like that. I don't like that at all. Okay, well, you know what? I am just gonna go ahead and what do you got over there, Jay? You still got your angel.
I have the police.
Okay. I'm gonna let.
Okay,
I'm just gonna see how things play out then in that case, because I think whatever I send over, it can get blocked and just instantly get destroyed. So I'm just not going to attack this turn because I don't see a reason to. I'll move to my post combat, just to get more stuff down on the field. I will tap a mountain and I will just play Molten Gatekeeper. I don't think I'm going to be around for that much longer. I'm not doing it with the offspring cost, so that's just on the field now. Let me move to Comet over here because you're a planeswalker. And yeah, I will end my turn. I'll end my turn.
Okay.
Sorry, that was directly into the mic.
It's all right. I think Discord caught it.
Yeah.
It's cracking my knuckles like the loudest I possibly can. And let me move this up because they're falling off the...
Right. So my land for the turn is going to be Dreamroot Cascade, which enters tapped unless I control 2 or more other lands. Sorted. Right. What's this angel got? What's she got again? Remind me what police cop angel lady's got.
She's a 5/5 and she has double strike, so she will deal 5 damage in first strike and then 5 damage in main combat.
Right. Okay. Okay. I see. That's good to know. Okay. 1. Oh, actually, hang on a sec.
The math has begun.
Very, very bad maths, yes. It's less maths and just more colour combos.
Love the fact that I have one. Can I get just a card check on the cards in everybody's hand? I've got 1 card in my hand.
5.
3.
Goddamn. All right.
Don't forget though, I did draw 10 from her.
You did.
So
You did.
Yeah.
That's I had to get rid of like 5 then. Okay.
You can count on Bant to do anything. It's draw cards.
Okay, so we're going to tap 2 green and 3 colourless to play Colonian Hydra. There's a Hydra with trample, which enters the battlefield with 4, except it won't be, +1/+1 tokens on. So it'll be 5. Whenever the Hydra attacks, I get to double the number of counters on every creature I control. It does not have haste. However, it does also... Oh shit, it's also a flying angel lady now.
Yeah.
It's a 4/4. Oh,
It is.
right. Okay.
Yep, so we've got another 9/9 flying angel at the moment.
Holy crap.
Look, this is what you made me do, though. With, you know, like, if Kemba hadn't been all extra, we wouldn't be in this situation.
I think you're being
flyers.
you're being very disingenuous there. Cigar's favour would have come down anyway.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. No, I'm just being absolutely. So we're also just gonna I've got places to be. I've got a pizza to eat. So let's up the ante by tapping this for 3 and finally equipping this beautiful artifact equipment to. Let's go with Sagana. Why not? So this adds +1/+1 for each counter on it. So it's going to be a 14? 14?
Yes, 14 at the moment.
14.
At the moment.
Good lord.
Yeah, good lord indeed. And we're going to move to combat. At the beginning of combat, I could plot let's just put it on here. We're going to put 2 more on here. Let's not overcomplicate things. And then the angel situation is going to have to be dealt with either way. Either my angel's the problem or Jay's angel is the problem. As a result, let's just go wild. Let's go wild and go swinging. Not in that way.
Can I make one request before you start declaring attackers?
Yes.
I just want to be able to get Comet off once, like just do something cool with Comet just once. That's all I ask.
Look, the angel needs to be dealt with.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
So
By angel, Hannah means me.
I mean the police cop, the police cop, the angel cop.
I don't envy your position, Mia.
Yeah, I know, right?
This might diminish what I've got. We'll see. Depends on how it goes with the blocking. I am sending and this is both at J. I'm sending an 8/8 trampling lifelink thing. Oh yeah, which you can't block. Oh my god, which I just forgot about until about 5 seconds ago. Thank you, working memory. Okay, fine. 14.
Yeah.
And 8.
That's 22.
It is 22.
I'll take 22.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Down to,
I'll heal for 8.
down to 6.
That life is scary.
I'm going to end my
It
turn.
is. Okay.
Again, I told you Rafik was not the problem.
Honestly, I would be happy with a board wipe right now.
Well, I can, but it would be pure spite.
Like, that's the thing. I've also got a board wipe, but I was like, we do need to at some point finish the game, and it's just going to make it go on
Combat
forever.
then spite. Combat then spite.
I mean, yeah.
Ooh. I don't think it's enough.
What do you mean you don't think it's enough? For who?
No, I can't kill you. I definitely don't have enough stuff to kill you. But good lord, am I gonna try? So I'm gonna pay 1 in my absolute mountain of land, and I'm gonna cast convenient targeting the whisker quill scribe, which gives it just gets +1/+1, and has menace and can't block.
Oh.
But because I target it, I get to discard a card and draw a card. I'll discard Nahiri the Lithomancer, which doesn't do anything at this point, and draw a land, which I will play for turn. And then I'm going to go. Actually, I'll do the optimal thing. I will tap this Commander Sphere for 1 red mana, and then I will sacrifice it to draw a card. So I have 1 red. I'm going to forget that otherwise. Okay, sacrifice, draw a card. It was another land. The gods want this for Hannah, but I'm going to make it as hard as possible. And then I will go full send at Hannah. So I'll lose this mana. So turn everything sideways and then count. So 5, 2, 3, 4. Wait, no. No, that's right. So 5, that's a 5, it'll do 6. So 11, 15, 17. 17 on the ground again, and then 10 in the air.
Okay.
With double strike. And combat triggers, you'll both take 3 damage and I'll gain 3.
Okay.
Off Aurelia, and then I'll go get a land.
Okay.
Aurelia. Okay. So hang on, you've got what is happening? The Bravekin duo. Are they 2/2?
It's a 1/1 that'll do 2 damage. Because it's because of
So
the
my scat
valley.
+1/+1.
Yes, so it is 18 on the ground because I can count.
I shouldn't have asked.
Yeah.
I
forgot about Mabel.
So what is it? Is it doing 3 damage, but it's got 2 health?
Yes.
What's the other? What's the deal with the others again? Remind me. Basically, who can I hit with a flying angel hydra that's 9/9 and
Okay,
not
so 5.
die?
5. This will do 5, so you could block that, and it would just eat Mabel. You need to block Whisker Quill Scribe with 2 things, and it will do 6 damage. And then this will do 3 damage. This will do 4 damage. And then Aurelia is flying with double strike, so she'll do 10 total. But if you block her with the giant Hydra, they will both die because they both have 10 power.
Oh, interesting.
Aurelia will do 10 damage. And
no, the Hydra's is 9.
Yeah, but she's actually only got 5 toughness. She's just dealing damage twice.
Yeah, but she has first strike, or rather, she has double strike.
Yes, but
which
she will
means
only she'll do 5 damage in the first strike phase, and then another 5 in the
combat. 10 oh, sorry.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
I've been saying, yeah.
Yeah.
So that will kill. That would take care of that particular angel problem for you.
It would, yes.
But then I can't double all the counters on everything I have next turn.
Hannah, I think you've had possibly won. I think it's time to stop doing maths, and it's time to kill people.
God, can you actually imagine if I'm just going to sit here? No, let's trade. Let's get rid of the angel because she's a menace. Like the Hydra's also an absolute menace.
Yeah, let's just get rid of that.
Nip that in the bud before it even happens. Done.
Okay, Aurelia dies. Are you blocking anything on the ground?
No.
Okay, so you're going to take 18 on the ground.
Oh God. Okay.
I don't think Hannah is too worried since she still has the Otherwood Scion.
I didn't draw. Yeah, I didn't draw a card from Aurelia. I only did the damage. Where were you? Where were you? Literally 5 seconds ago. I drew Lara Croft.
Oh, damn it, Totek!
Ooh.
You late man.
This just needed to be 1 higher, and then this would have gone very differently. But yes, I think I have done everything that I can do, and I look forward to my inevitable death.
The imminent demise. I guess.
And I am Mia. I am very okay with you killing me to prevent Hannah getting the kill. do the kill steal.
Yeah.
Do the kill steal. I don't know if I could do that. Do that in general because I feel like I'd just be throwing in the towel at that point.
I mean, remember, unless you can get rid of the Herald of Secret Streams, her stuff with counters on it is unblockable. So.
Yeah. True. So it would kill me anyway. Are you ending your turn then?
Sorry if I didn't say those words out loud. But yes, I said them in my head.
I'll untap. I'll untap. And yeah, it's just taken me a while to get started. I have no card drawer again in this deck. That's ridiculous. Okay, and I will draw. Okay. I have a question.
Yep.
Yes.
Does anything have hexproof on it?
No. No, that's not got hexproof. No.
Awesome. Then we're gonna do this in that case. I am going to first. I'm going to roll for a comet. Oh, for God's sake! It's a 1.
Bear in mind, if you're targeting this boy, he will. If it's the right spell, it will cost you 2 more, I think. But otherwise, no.
All right. Yeah. So it's a 1. So 1 or 2 create 2 1/1 green squirrel creature tokens, which gain haste till the end of the turn. Wonderful. All right. So do I have squirrel tokens? That's a good question. I'm sure I have something in here. Squirrel. Rabbits. Ooze, spirit. You're not squirrels. I would have thought the amount of Bloomberg I'd opened, I would have had a squirrel by this point, but apparently I don't. So for the purposes of the 1/1 green squirrel, I'm going to use a 1/1 rabbit, if that's okay. Do I have another rabbit, actually? Because then I could just use 2 rabbits. Yeah, I do have another rabbit. Right, so I've created those. That means Zinnia goes up to, what, another 2? So it's now a 5, 5/3. Wonderful stuff. And And then
Just checking, Comet's loyalty is currently 6.
yes, it goes up by 1. You're right. So let me put 6 on there. Thank you for the reminder because I forgot to change it. That's cool. All right, so Comet, help me out there. I am now going to go ahead and pay 5 mana. So I will tap this. No, I can't tap that. I will tap this for my Boros Signet. That's 2. 1 mountain in there. That's 3. That one goes to that one. That's for the 2 red. That's 4, and I need 1 more. 5. Okay. I'm going to play Zealous Conscripts. Zealous Conscripts with Offspring. That's going to come in with a copy. Zealous Conscripts have haste. When they enter the battlefield, gain control of target permanent until end of turn. Untap that permanent. It gains haste until the end of turn.
Oh.
So I am going to be taking... What am I going to be taking? I get to do that twice because I have a copy. So let's get the copy out.
Mm-hmm.
And you can steal the
Question.
thing with... Yes.
Question?
The thing on the card, is that the ability? Or is that part of the casting?
That's
It's an
It's
ability.
ability.
It's an ETB. Yeah.
Carry on. Just asking.
What? That is horrifying. Okay. All right. So for the purposes of this turn, I will take. Would ward prevent something? Would your extra 2 mean I'd have to pay for that?
It's not
No.
ward, so
No.
Yeah, you can take that.
Oh, I can
Because
take
it's
it.
also not a spell, it's an
Yeah.
ability. That's the other
Okay.
thing. So you can take that and yeah.
I'll take both of your flying angels for the purpose of this turn then.
Okay.
They will stop being angels when you have them.
That's fine.
Oh.
yes,
Yeah.
they will. Yeah, they will no longer have flying or angels, so they will
Okay.
just be big things.
They're still huge, still enormous.
Yeah.
but
Yes.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's still an 8/8 with trample and lifelink. And she is a what is it? A 6+. She's a 11/11.
She's an 11/11. Okay.
Yeah, because of that thing.
Well, those 2 are definitely coming at you, Hannah, when I move to my combat phase, but we'll think about that when we get to it. Do you have any other flyers on the field at the moment?
No.
No.
Okay, so I'm
Oh my god, is Mia going to steal a win
Oh my
here?
god. Maybe.
I think she might.
Okay.
It might be happening.
So what else have you got on the field right now? You got a 1/1.
I have a 2/3 and a 1/1.
Okay. So in that case, I am going to attack with my Zealous Conscripts, which are both... Well, that one's a 1/1. Sorry, let me get the counter for that.
Just constantly running.
Let's see how this
Let's
goes.
move those over there.
Right, so... Oh, this also has another counter on it, because there's another one. Oh, also, wait, 2 more came in, so it has another 2 counters on it. So that's technically a 4. That's technically a 5/3. Okay, so we're definitely sending that. We're definitely sending that. We're definitely sending those. The rabbits also have haste. Nothing has trample, except for... Wait. Oh, and creatures entered, so I get to deal 1 damage to each opponent from my Molten Gatekeeper. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4 entered this turn, so you both take 4 damage.
1, 2,
Ow.
4.
Okay, so that's down to 20. So how much damage would the angels be doing at the moment? Oh, sorry, they're not angels, so they're just on the ground.
So that would be 8 trample lifelink.
Okay. Oh,
And then
that's very helpful.
yeah. And then 11/11.
11/11. Okay. So, and what have you got on the field, Jay?
I cannot block.
You cannot block. Okay.
I think I can figure out how you can win.
Okay. So, let's move that out of the way. that's the case, then I'm just going to figure out my biggest and my toughest here. Okay, so hold on. That's basically just a 1/1 copy. It doesn't really matter. Machi, please, not now. This is not the time. Okay. I think I'm going to full send everything right now. So if I do that, that'll be everything. I just need to do some math here to figure out some stuff. Machi, please, babe, come on. He really wants to go onto the desk. Okay, so I just need to send 5 at you, and I just need to send 20 at you. So
Well,
Which
20
is
plus.
like this is like what 19 already.
that's 19 already, but you can block it.
Yes.
Yeah.
I could block one of. Oh, yeah, I can block both, can't I?
You've got
Okay.
2 blockers.
But that has
so, yeah.
trample, so that is gonna.
This is a Hail Mary then. I realize that you both have board wipes as well, which is not going to be great for me. Potentially, I'm hoping there's sorcery speed though. Okay, so let's send these 4. Is there any other ones over here? There's not. So who's the least damage here? I guess it would be this over there. Those are going to be coming at UJ. And that would be a 2, a 2/3, a 3/3, a 5/3 in the air, a 5/3 on the ground, and a
Unblockable.
unblockable. Yes. Wait, unblockable. Yeah, and then there's a 3/1 over here as well. So I've got to do some math. But it depends on what you want to block, because you've also got your own creatures coming at you at the moment as well.
I think either way, we're probably looking at close to 20 damage, regardless of if I like chump blocked. Because I
think
because even if I use this to block him, there's still going to be 5 coming through.
so. That'll be 5.
So you just need like
10,
15, even if
15.
if we assume I block both of these.
I think it's Exacxes.
Is it?
I think it's Exacxes. Yeah.
Ooh.
3,
Exact math.
3, 6, 11. It's not. 11, 5, 16.
Molten Gatekeeper is how much? 8, 2, 8.
Wait, what's the trample though? Did you not have trample on one of them?
That's got trample.
Okay.
But it's going. You only get it if I theoretically blocked with my biggest thing. That's only got 3 health, so you're still going to put 5 through.
Okay, so I'm still going to put
11.
5.
That's why. Yeah. So that's why I was like, if you could do 15 from your
you've got
side of the
20
board, you're done.
You've got 21 damage going through. If Anna blocked optimally,
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So good game.
And there's and there's exactly 6 coming at Jay. Does that
I will
resolve?
take 6. It does. I have nothing I can do.
Hey, Jay, cast Settle the Wreckage. Cast Settle the Wreckage.
Wait.
Sorry.
I was going to meme off like Starfall Invocation. It's instant, right? It's instant, right? It's instant, right?
Well, I tell you what, this could change everything. Actually, no. Does it resolve?
Yes, it resolves.
Yeah.
Awesome. Did that mean I win?
That means you win. You won. Yeah. Well
That's
done.
ridiculous. Yo. I pulled some BS out of my butt, and it was all down to this pupper right here creating 2 tokens.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Good pupper.
Good pupper.
I was going to use Vanquish the Horde like Eterna, and then it didn't.
I will say I also had Dawn's Truce over here. So I've been holding that onto that since the beginning of the game.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Very well played. If you hadn't told me that you've only been playing a month, I wouldn't have thought you would only been playing a month and a bit.
Yeah. So
oh, really?
You've picked up very. You picked up very well.
Okay. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. That's the second game I've won on the channel so far, and I'm amazed I've managed to do it since against such seasoned players. thank you so much for that game. That was really, really fun. Well played, everybody. You scared the hell out of me for the majority of that game, and I managed to luck out a win with a dice roll. So I really appreciate your time.
magic.
Yeah, I will
Fantastic
say
game.
like it's one of the things I like about I like about Commander. It is a lovely leveler because it doesn't matter how long you were playing, be it 1 month or
Well, that's the thing.
15,
I think
20
because
years.
I'm new, people decide to go a little bit easier on me as well, which means that I don't seem like a threat too. So maybe that's got something to do with it.
I promise you, there was not a single time where I didn't attack you because I thought that I'll be nice. you were not a
you weren't the and this is also the case with Commander as well. It's like sometimes like threat assessment can be completely right, and you will still end up losing because somebody who wasn't a threat becomes a threat on one turn.
exactly.
That's the interesting thing about like a Zinnia deck as well, is that like it just like slowly just does nothing for a while and then instantly just changes on a dime, which is
I think it's
very fun.
It's amazing. I think Zinnia is my favorite commander that's been printed in the last few years. I think Offspring is such an interesting mechanic, and I love that they printed a commander that allows you to play with it the way that they do, because you can just give it to everything. It's
good.
Absolutely.
So good.
So, what a fantastic game here for our third ever Saturday Showdown on Commander Damage. So, yes, this was wonderful, wonderful. I want to thank you all for joining me, and let's go down the line again and just get everybody tell me who you are and where people can find you on the internet and what you got coming up. Let's start with you, Hannah.
Hello, you can find me on the internet at twitch.tv/lomadia. And what are we doing at the moment? Oh, tomorrow I'm doing we're painting. Oh, I can show you what we're painting, actually.
What are you painting?
We're slowly painting different things. Normally it's like just an attempt at art. This time we might have gotten a little bit too carried away, and we're doing the Pokemon Last Supper.
Oh, that's
so cool.
Which has taken so long because of taking, but we've been doing a bit of painting. I'm currently playing Dragon Age. There's the other painting. Going to auction those off in December for charity, probably, plus whatever else we do. General game previews of things, and you might also spot me occasionally playing some Magic in other places as well. Basically.
Nice. That's over at twitch.tv/lomadia with a H on the end. So head on over there for some good times. Also, yes, we're also joined by Chronomagistrate. Tell everybody about yourself and what you got.
Hello.
What you got coming up.
Thank you very much for having me on. That was a lot of fun. I am a chill Twitch variety streamer as well. You can catch me over at twitch.tv/Chronomagistrate. I tend to stream 3 times a week, Mondays at 7 p.m, which will be Monday Night Magic, which is a variety of arena, various other bits and pieces that I'm thinking of doing, and Spell Table Commander as well, which will resume at the end of the month. I also stream Wednesdays at 6 p.m. Tomorrow I am, I think, on the final part of Chia, an adventure inspired by New Caledonia. Things have heated up, and I think I'm on endgame there. And then Thursday at 4 p.m. BST, I'm checking out a card deck building game called Floppy Nights, which I assure you is dream safe. But yeah, it's a game which came out recently and has been sitting in my backlog, so I'm interested to check that out. So yeah,
wonderful, and that's over at twitch.tv/Chronomagistrate. So please head on over there and drop a follow. And of course, last but by no means least, we're also joined by Jay, ErinusTV. Talk to me. What you got coming up?
Oh yeah, echoing what the others have said. Thank you so much for having me. This was a lot of fun, and you've got a really cool thing going on here, and it was really nice to be a part of it. I'm Jay or ErinusTV. You can find me on that username everywhere you can search usernames. The main thing you'll find me doing on my Twitch channel is weekly Commander streams. I run a show called Goblin Maths, which is a budget-friendly Commander game where we get lots of different people from all across the Magic scene, various levels of. God, I've never actually had to say this all out loud before. But yeah, various skill levels, various lengths of time playing the game, and we all sit with cheap decks and play cards at each other, and it's great fun. And occasionally, I do some other stuff as well. And we will get you on at some point, Mia.
That sounds fun.
100%.
Yeah, I would love to. I'd absolutely love to.
Yes,
And that
likewise.
is all over on twitch.tv/ErinusTV. Absolutely fantastic. And of course, I have been your host, miabyte. You can find me over at www.twitch.tv/miabyte. Everybody's links will be down in the description as well of the YouTube version of this if you're watching there. If you are, head on over to everybody's YouTube channels and drop a follow. And if you are watching on the YouTube, make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe as per usual. And let us know what you thought of the match. I can't believe I eked out a win there. I will say I top decked Zealous Conscripts on that turn, and the fact that it was exactly the card that I needed at that time is legendary, and Comet came through on that turn. I don't know what the chances of that are. I put this in the deck as a goof. I don't think it's ever going to leave the deck ever again.
Comet's a good boy. He's a good boy.
He's a very
Comet
good boy.
is not a goof. Comet sees play in Canadian Highlander
Really?
and in the Vintage Cube. So
Well,
he is not a joke by any stretch of the imagination.
I just assumed that any like unset stuff was like a bit jokey, but yeah, he's a good boy. He's a good boy. He did his job. Right. Yes. Another massive thank you to my guests today. I absolutely adored this game as always, and I hope you all join us for the next Saturday Showdown right here on Commander Damage. We will see you next time. Bye for now.